Senna, a 1:22.430. Then it's Michael Schumacher on a 1:12. Oh, and there's a very big shunt.
And that is indeed, that's at the exit of... looking at it, it's difficult to tell who it is. Upside down, that car, both left-hand wheels, front and rear, are off. And we have to see the car pushed back. It's Rubens Barrichello, the man who's lying currently second in the World Championship. And that is a serious off for Barrichello. The red flag is out. The session has been stopped. And Professor Watkins straight to Rubens Barrichello, who's sitting in his car. He's now being attended. And we have just to wait a moment or two until we can see clearly what the situation is. But this very quick indeed to an incident, a heavy accident like this, heavy impact on the right-hand side of the car, as we see. And the first thing that Professor Watkins does when he gets to a driver, well, it's going through the Marlborough. Oh, yes. Literally, something in that Marlborough chicane went very badly wrong indeed. And it looks to me like something in the left front suspension.
Triste não poder estar lá de retribuir aquilo que ele me deu no dia de sexta-feira, quando foi a única pessoa que entrou no ambulatório para me dar alguma força. Era a única pessoa que podia, porque ninguém podia entrar e ele conseguiu entrar. Ele me deu alguma força antes de eu pegar o helicóptero. Eu já estava com a boca muito sangrando e continuo ainda com ela um pouco ainda machucada.
Be dissipated here, we watch again. You just see to the left of your screen the car, and then something at the rear of the car.
Seems to be already out of control, John, when he comes into the picture.
Yes, there's something appeared to fall onto the ground. Now, these situations are very difficult to judge. It may have been something lying on the track, in fact, as well. It's, until it's possible to go back and examine the car and examine the part of the track and the impact point, it is impossible to speculate what it might have been the cause. But that was unquestionably an impact of immense speed. And the distance from when it all went wrong to the wall might be 100 yards or maybe less than that. But the speed you're travelling in a current Grand Prix car, you hit it extremely heavily.
Well, with nothing happening on the circuit, I would think it's a good time to go for a break, actually. With the second Syntec driver, Roland Ratzenberger, being attended to. There we see the big runoff area at the end of that straight, where that's the runoff area for when your brakes fail, but the part where Roland lost control of his car, there's not really more than a bit of grass and a concrete wall.
Well, the medical staff now getting things prepared, and this will be back to the medical centre, but I think that they will want to see him get into hospital very quickly. And there is a medical helicopter here. In fact, at every Grand Prix it is mandatory to have 2 medical helicopters available at all times in the event of an incident where a member of a team or a driver has to be transferred by helicopter to ambulance.
20 minutes into the 1-hour session, the very popular Austrian driver, Roland Ratzenberger, unaccountably went off the circuit at some 190 miles an hour, straight into a concrete barrier at the side of the track. His car disintegrated, and by the time it had stopped, Roland was not only very clearly unconscious, but even more clearly in a very sick condition indeed. Now, the medical facilities here are superb, and doctors, Professor Sid Watkins, the FIA's doctor in charge, were on the scene immediately, applying cardiac massage and other resuscitation techniques. Ratzenberger was taken to Bologna Hospital by helicopter, and we have just had the very sad news that he has succumbed to his injuries.
Senna vem para completar a 6ª volta. Passa rasgando na reta Ayrton Senna, 6 voltas completadas. Aí ele tenta fazer falar mais alto o seu motor Renault em relação ao motor Ford. É a parte de maior velocidade, eles vão atingir aos 330 km por hora. Senna bateu forte. Senna escapou e bateu muito forte. Ele vinha em primeiro, escapou e bateu muito forte. Ayrton Senna, a batida muito forte. Ali na Tamburello, Senna está dentro do carro. Mexe a cabeça. Mexe a cabeça, Ayrton Senna. Parece ter a consciência. E não chega absolutamente ninguém. A Itália que se especializou por um socorro muito rápido. Senna tem um movimento de cabeça ali.
Ele já foi retirado. É verdade que demorou muito a equipe médica para chegar, porque foi num ponto bem mais distante dos boxes onde eles ficam. Mas agora está sendo feito o atendimento normal, todo direitinho. E a gente observou, num determinado momento, houve um movimento de cabeça do Senna dentro do carro.
Eu dizia, Deus é bom, Rubinho. Mas ele é sempre muito melhor. Com quem é bom, com quem tem bons princípios, com quem tem boa formação. E aí que fica a prece de todo o Brasil.
The sport of Formula One tonight is in deep mourning. Yesterday we had the loss of Roland Ratzenberger, the first Formula One racing fatality for 12 years. And today we've lost, arguably, the greatest talent of his generation. After a high-speed crash at Tamburello, Ayrton Senna is dead.